Now for my second favorite gem, Jasper. Jasper was thrown into the ocean after the events of Super Watermelon Island, and we don't really know what happened to her. However, in my Fusionfall universe, Jasper had actually washed up on the shores of Pacateo Island after Fuse had invaded, and because of that, she didn't really know what was going on until she saw the giant planet looming overhead. When she had come out of the ocean, she had come into contact with fusion matter, and a fusion was made of her. Still weakened from the events of Super Watermelon Island, she wasn't able to hold it off. But luckily, she was saved by two characters who were stationed there, Jim Morales and Brick MacArthur. They didn't defeat the fusion, but it fled to Mask Island. Because of this, Jasper decided to stay on Pacateo Island and help the weak humans that she has begrudgingly began to like. So because of this, Jasper's missions revolve around trying to help Jim and Brick take out the random fusions on Pacateo Island. But not only that, she also has you help her hunt down her fusion. She feels ashamed that she lost her fusion and that she had to be saved by a bunch of humans, no less. Even if she has begrudgingly grown to like Jim and Brick. But yeah, Jasper's final mission line has to do with keeping an eye on the one that she calls the Quartz Child. She knows that once the war is over, she's going to be after Steven once again, and she wants to make sure that she's primed and ready for when that day comes. If that day comes. She chooses to side with the humans because she realizes she can't get off the planet, even if she tried. So with that, let's discuss Jasper's fusion. Jasper's fusion is located on Mask Island, wreaking havoc. But it also has a secret lair located in the Dark Glade. There, it acts as Fuse's guard dog and tries its hardest not to let anyone get into Fuse's stronghold. You're gonna have to fight Jasper's fusion amongst a few other tough ones before you can get inside. Jasper refuses to have a nano made of her, but Dexter has you get the DNA sample anyways, and the nano is in the mid stages of development. Jasper is alive in the future. Now we move on to the second to last character, Greg Universe. Greg is located in Orchid Bay. At the beginning of the war, Greg wanted to keep Steven as safe as possible, but when Steven unexpectedly left for Bygone Island to stay in that bandaged hedgehog's house with that crazy mad scientist, he knew that he had to intervene. Greg wants to be supportive, but he isn't too comfortable with Steven being out in the ocean where there are several islands that have been completely destroyed and infected by fusion matter. So because of this, Greg's purpose in Fusionfall is to try and get a boat so that he can go and be with his son. So with that, you have Greg's quest to acquire a sea vehicle from the masses. This includes going to fishermen, kids next door, the Titans, and so many other characters who have, well, boats or things that can get over the sea. They won't let him have it. But other missions of Greg's also include sending letters between him and Steven. Oh yes, and on occasion, Greg does surprise a few people and tell them a thing or two he knows about fusions, thanks to whatever Rose told him whenever she was around. Greg does have a fusion located in Sunny Bridges Auditorium. Greg has a nano in the post stages of development. Greg is dead in the future. And finally, we have Connie Maheshwaran. And if I pronounce that incorrectly, I apologize for that. But anyways, Connie is located in Beach City at the Gem Temple. Since Steven was not available to help defend the temple, who better for the job than Pearl's own protege, Connie? Not only does Connie help defend the temple from fusions, but she continues to train with Pearl. Because of this, Connie's missions also coincide with Pearl's, with the deal of protecting the temple and preventing Dexter from knowing too much about what lies inside the Gem Temple. But Connie has another mission line that belongs to her and her alone. Connie wants to know everything she can about sword fighting, and while she loves Pearl as a teacher, she feels like that there isn't much more that she could teach her. Because of this, Connie begins to seek out other sword wielders, which end up with her landing on Samurai Jack. In the end of that arc, Jack says that she has to prove that she's worthy to be his student, and has her do various tasks which the hero helps her in. Connie is able to do so, but Jack rejects her in the end. He says that she has a lot to learn from Pearl before she can join him, but in time, she'll be able to learn from Jack, leaving it open-ended. Connie does have a fusion located in the Sandcastle Infected Zone, and its objectives are currently unknown. Connie has a nano in the mid-stages of development. Connie is dead in the future. And that is Steven Universe. And man, did that take a lot longer than I thought. But it is done. I hope you enjoyed it, and I had so much fun just doing this and talking about it. I have so much in store for you all. Next up, we have Code Lyoko, and that'll go up whenever I feel like bringing that up. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you all next time, Fusion Fighters. This has been the Lyoko Gem, warping out.